It's Jaboy. Listen, this is a Titan. Okay, this is Herman Melville, Moby Dick, and this is a gorgeous hardback edition of the Great White Whale, and Ahab being a salty old man. Listen. There's a reason why this is legendary. Listen, I don't know about your edition, but my edition. Listen, it has way too much whaling trivia. Uh, this is an info dump. Okay, this is way too much information about whales and whaling and the oil that is used for everything and the anatomy of whales and the biology of whales and the different species of whales. Listen, too much whaling in this book. It's like 50% whaling, and it's nobody cares about this. No, nobody. I don't care about whale anatomy. Okay, but like I said, there's a reason why this is a classic, and of course, it is all about Ahab. Ahab is Jaboy. Okay, he is Jaboy. Okay, he is one of my favorite protagonists ever. Whatever you got, Ishmael and his little friend with the tattoos. They are all right. Listen, it's all about Ahab in this. Moby Dick is about Ahab. Everything else is irrelevant. Ahab is a soldier. He is a philosopher. He is a madman. And he will take us all down with him because he is insane. Because anger and wrath have taken over. Okay? Even though there is still a rational mind here with some compassion, maybe. It's like wrath and ire have taken over. The man that once was is gone. Now we have a monster in human form chasing another monster of the depths, which is Moby Dick. Uh, Listen, like I said, there are many parts in this that just put me to sleep. I don't care about the whaling aspect. I don't care about the trivia dumps. I don't care about the info. I don't care about how they process the oil to put it into lamps and get light. Listen, um, Ishmael and Queequeg, I think his name is. Listen, I like their friendship. I like their little camaraderie. All right, and I like the listen. I like the image of Queequeg understanding that, listen, this journey is gonna fucking kill all of us. So he makes a casket for himself because he knows none of them are gonna make it. But of course, Ishmael survives only because he floats on the casket that wasn't meant for him, which is Queequeg's casket. His friend's casket actually saves his life, which is which is great. This is nice writing. I like that. Good job. This is wonderful. And of course, you have the iconic line at the beginning. Call me Ishmael. It's like, bitch, we're not friends. I'm not gonna call you anything. But anyway, listen. Like I said, the only reason why you should read this, and listen, you can skip pretty much everything except Ahab. Listen, Ahab is the darling of this book. You can skip everything else. Everything that has Ahab in it, you will read it and reread it because he is a delightful monster. He is so unique. I love him to death. He is wise and insane beyond anything. And some of his whenever he opens his mouth, it's like, yes, give me more. Show me how crazy you are. It's like, yes, this is it. This is how you write character. This is how you write a story about vengeance that is completely baseless. I don't really get why he is so obsessed with this whale. I mean, you lost a leg, fine, you're still alive, but no, Ahab has to get even with Moby Dick, and of course, by the end, he is dragged to the depths with everybody but Ishmael. So Ahab is responsible for the deaths of I don't know, dozens, hundreds, maybe. It's a it's a haunting piece of literature. Okay, you have to read this. You can skip a lot of the bland parts, but Ahab is a must read. You have to focus on what this guy says and does, because it is just it is phenomenal how this character can just captivate you. Okay, he is a somber bundle of animosity and philosophy, and extremely arrogant and proud, that would come off as disgusting, but he isn't appalling. His pride, his arrogance, uh, they are not atrocious. One quote, he says, I would strike down the sun if it insulted me. The sun, of course, you can make the speculation that it is God, in one way or the other. This guy, he has reached his limits, okay? Uh, Society, the world, are what we live by. They do not, the rules we live by in a normal society, they do not apply to him anymore. He has subverted normalcy for the insane, for the absurd, for the macabre. He is on a hunt for this almost unbeatable force of nature. Um, of course, what did you expect was going to happen? Pretty much everybody knew that this was a suicide mission. But even then, when hopelessness is at its peak, even his subordinates, fuck it, let's do this. And of course, they get all dragged down into the ocean. It's a suicide mission. But this book is a monster for the themes, for the characters, for the implications. They are superb. Moby Dick is a beast of a novel. And it could have been like half this, and it still would have been a work of art, a haunting work of art. You just have to read. Like I said, the parts with Ahab, they are incredible. It is almost unique what is happening here with this character. And of course, there are secondary characters and people you care about, or whatever. Those don't matter to me. Okay, this guy, he steals the show. He is the Heisenberg here. He is the one who knocks. Ahab, Captain Ahab, a legend, an insane madman. Absolutely. You have to listen to everything he says, because they are gems that just fascinate you. Okay, read Moby Dick. This one is one of the big ones. It is phenomenal. You can skip everything else. Focus on Ahab. That's where it's at. Great book. Great book. It's up there with the other legends. Keep on reading. This has been a journey. Incredible.